Hey everybody, DeLongshot Signatures here. This is episode 6 of my 2025 TTM returns, and we have 8 successes so far this week. Another good week of hockey returns to start so far. First one is a 2 of 2 success in 36 days from former NHL defenseman Philip Kuba. Been getting a lot of these cards back recently that I purchased off of COMC. Glad to see that paying back off again. Then we have a 1990 score rookie card, 1 of 1 signed in 57 days from Mark Gregg. His son Ridley plays for the Ottawa Senators now. Gregg was a first-round pick by the Hartford Whalers in 1990. I don't remember too much about his career. I don't think it lasted super long. But Ridley Gregg's a pretty good player. Then we'll hold off on this hockey return and go to a NASCAR return real quick. This is a 4 of 4 success coming back in 19 days from former driver Michael Waltrip. Gotten him back plenty of times in the past. There was a time there where he wasn't signing too many cards. I think you would only get back like 1 or 2 signed. And I'm pretty sure I got 1 return back that was ghost signed. I don't think he meant for that to happen, but it was a very, very different signature than the ones that you see here. So I think it was on one of these cards. So glad I had an extra one to resend, but he's been signing a lot more again recently. Then we have a current NHL player that came back on Tuesday. This is, I have it wrong in this spreadsheet, it should be 3. This is a 3 of 3 success in 36 days from current NHL defenseman for the Detroit Red Wings, or not defenseman, center. I don't know why I keep thinking he's a defenseman. Tyler Mott. This was sent to a home address. He does sign through the Autographs for a Cause program, but I figured if I could get some cards signed for free, I'd rather do that. And these came out really, really nice in a silver Sharpie that he used. And I dropped those. Then I have a football return on some photos. It's a 2 of 2 success. It's coming back in 26 days from former NFL linebacker Larry Stallings. Made the Pro Bowl. I think he had like 27 unofficial sacks in his career. Then we have a college hockey coach. It's a 2 of 2 success in 26 days from New Hampshire men's coach Michael Souza, who was an NHL draft pick back in the day. I believe it was in 1997 in the 3rd round. Never made it to the NHL, but was a pretty decent prospect. And now he is continuing to be involved in the game as a coach. And we had 2 successes that came in today. First one is a football return. I do believe that I included $5 per for the fee, and he signed all 5 of these in 12 days. This is coming back from former NFL wide receiver, but mostly kick returner, Mel Gray. He made 4 Pro Bowls in his career, over 10,000 kickoff return yards. Played at Purdue collegiately. 3-time, I think, first team All-Pro. So a very, very talented kick returner and punt returner. I think he had 6 kickoff return touchdowns and like 2 or 3 punt return touchdowns. And then occasionally he would play on the offense for a few plays. He didn't have very many yards from scrimmage, but saw that he was signing, and it seems like the trick is sending a fees. And I'm pretty sure I sent $5 per for him. And the last success we have here is from another current NHL player. I ordered 2 photos of him, and then I realized there's a card in a set that I have of him, and I looked and I did have the card, so thankfully I didn't have to order that separately. But this is a 3 of 3 success coming back in 65 days from New York Islanders defenseman Scott Mayfield. He has spent his entire career so far with the Islanders, kind of unsung, not really like a fantastic player, but just kind of one of those unspoken guys. You don't really notice he's on the team too much, which in some cases for a defenseman is a good thing. You don't want to be noticed, especially for anything bad. But he has played over 500 games with the Islanders. I think he's 32 years old now, and they just have continued to use him out there on the ice. He was cool enough to sign all 3 items for me. But that is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.